And you will see definitely work from the Western sort of standpoint, which is, of course, very big in Nevada. We see artwork from the Hispanic population in the prison system that really knows the Dia de los Muertos, which is the Day of the Dead. You can see beautiful acrylic paintings, and this one is done by Richard Adorno, who actually, in my prison system, Northern Nevada Correctional Center, which I took care of, was a unique artist in that he had tremendous detail in terms of every hair on animals. He did incredible pictures with animals. And if you love crocheted items because you had a grandmother or someone that reminds you who does these sorts of things, and you love bears, and who doesn't love a bear, and especially a bear with, I don't know, flowers on their little head. I will say that crocheting and knitting is a big thing in the prisons, and in fact, years ago, it really became big when the prison at my facility, Northern Nevada Correctional Center, developed something called the Senior Structured Living Program, and in that, they had the older geriatric patients, and they wanted to keep them busy. And one of the things they did was teach them to crochet and knit, and then other guys taught each other. And it's not only great for the mind, it actually helps with the arthritis, so that was a wonderful thing. And they would knit all sorts of animals or cat baskets or shawls or scarves or hats, and all of that was donated, which was wonderful. You see the type of artwork that has tremendous detail, all rustic mourning here. One, I am my family. And here it says, I am those who led to me, I'm those who will come from me, and I am my family. Easy, not simple. And I think that is also what education is. It can be an easy way to broaden one's mind, but is it exactly simple to get it into a prison system? And this is typical inmate artwork, the pencil drawing on white paper, because that is certainly an art supply they have. And you can see they capture the beauty of a body and a face extremely well. We also have here different poems, and poems is a different way to express emotion. And I remember at my facility, one of the teachers ran his own poetry and creative writing program, and that impacted many of the inmates where they truly felt comfortable sharing emotions and their problems. You have the colored pencil type artwork, which I think is that concept of looking out and wishing where you were outside the prison in terms of all the colors and the freedom of the birds and the lighthouse as, let's say, the way to go. Here we have a poem. We have a beautiful hummingbird and flower that's done with different colored pencils. Another escape type picture. I think if you're a male in a prison system, because both of those prisons in Carson City are male, what better than to have a beautiful woman on a beach enjoying a wonderful day. Yo soy la vida eterna. I am an eternal life. And of course, this is sort of from the Dia de Muerte stuff, but tremendous detail just with pencil. And same artist, Scott Brooks, where you have, and I love this picture, with the woman coming up, and this is obviously a male, just a finger touching her. This one, I am a speck of freedom. And of course the hummingbird fleeting around. This is a dramatic one, breaking the chains. And to me, the best way to break the chains of anyone is to give them hope and opportunity. And that's what education, especially higher education in prison program does. This is actually sandstone, and Nevada State Prison, which was the Max Prison and is now really a historical site, was all sandstone. In fact, the inmates quarried all that sandstone back in the late 1800s, 1900s. It built all of downtown Carson City. And here you have a piece of sandstone that one of the inmates carved, and it's also called breaking the chains, but a totally different way. Chains here, the guard tower, and birds are very much, let's say, objects of freedom. And when you think of it in the prison, what they can see and look up intermittently is see a bird who's actually flying over those double fence lines and razor wire. This is by Mr. Emmanuel Caballero, and beautiful colored flowers and butterflies. Here we have the butterfly, and we also have that different creative artistic work in terms of bracelets, and these are called whimsical little bracelets by Daniel Rosenberg and Brett Badger on this side. Different type of way you look at bracelets. One of the other pieces of artwork that is really beautiful is this crocheted sort of sweater jacket, but I really want to show you something because, and I think the best way to do it actually is to put it on. So let me show you this beautiful creation. And my mother, who is German, who loves to crochet and knit, she would highly approve. So here we have a very unique one, but take a look at this sort of shawl and hoodie thing in the back that is really impressive. And here you have sort of the practical, patriotic crocheted work. We have the scarf and the hat and these other beautiful crocheted items here. And I've given you a little taste of the art exhibit at Western Nevada College. And remember, this unique exhibit is a fundraiser, and that fundraiser is to benefit the higher education in prison program.